Hi. Hi, everyone. Jimmy, you look so cute today. Oh, thank you. Is your head okay? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, boy. We'll get to that. Hello, Alan. Hello, Sherbert. Hello, Miss Fluffy Kitty. Hello, Rancher Lex. How's your head? Oh, my God. People won't stop screaming. It's crazy. It's like they never felt teeth before. It's annoying. HDMI 2, hello, hello. Meryl Streep, Octoblur, 38-month resub. Got work again today, so I can't hang out for long, but I hope you're well. Well, the title just does say, hang out with me or I'll be mad at you. So, just remember that. Just remember that. Just here because I don't want you to be mad at me. See? That's good. Thank you. Hi, Danny. Hello, Riley. Baby Tortuga, Alexita. Girl, whatever. Girl, whatever. We're having a heat stroke in Australia, so I got nowhere to be. How the hell did you get in here? How did you get in here? The door was closed. Hi. He's looking at me like, I'm just a baby. You have to hold me. Rancher Lex, thank you for the 43-month resub. Hello, Hannah. Mr. Puff, thank you for the 6-month resub. Hello, hello. Orange Shy Guy, how's it going? Jargon. Please don't be mad at me. I'm a Cancer. I hope chemo goes well, girl. Skylien, hello, hello. Maddie, HDMI 2, Antonio, hello, hello, hello. I'm looking at Fat Burger 2. Yeah, shout out Oscar. Oscar, I guess, is like doing some cleaning, and he sent me a picture of like 7 Pokemon plushies. He was like, do you want any of these? And I was like, to sell? He was like, no, to have. I'm just giving them to you. I was just like... So I asked Dallas, and he was like, all of them? And so I didn't even know... Jeez, I almost tripped over you, baby. I didn't even know that the Burger Pikachu was going to be one of them. I didn't even see it in the picture. I love it because I didn't get one. I missed out on it. I bought the little burger one on Pokemon Center, but their checkout page looks like an order confirmation page. And I was doing it on my phone half awake. So it didn't actually put the order through, so I never got it. So at least I have something from this collection. And she's so cute. She's so cute. Oh my god. Oh, it's a boy. He's so cute. It's like literally the perfect Pikachu plush. It's amazing. And then we also got from Oscar a fur giraffe and a Jigglypuff. And then Dallas has some in his office.
I have the Build-A-Bear Dragonite and a big-ass Sobble.
Yeah, big Sobble.
They're both now going in my background.
And Oscar
They're nice
said,
big plushes.
and there's a Palmy as well. Do you see the Palmy?
No.
It might still be in the bag. And Oscar said he's sending more on Wednesday with Wednesday's SD cards. Because he sent them yesterday with just Trish's files.
When we get a house, we're just going to have a room. Instead of a ball pit, it's going to be a Pokemon plush room.
Yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be so cool. I want to bring back my hammock, but I don't really have a space for it in this room. Because I want to put a shelf in that corner, so we'll see. We'll see. I do miss my hammock. It was very cute in my last place. I love Wednesday.
Isn't today Monday?
Yeah, the Jigglypuff with the bow is very cute. Did you see the new Tick Hall action figure? I absolutely did. I tweeted about it as soon as I saw it. I said, besties, this is major. How's your back to work vibe? My friends and I are all delirious after their breaks. I snapped back into it. I got the file super early yesterday compared to like normal.
Got to bed at a good time still.
Yeah. So I had plenty of time to do some goofy little edits, and the podcast is back.
Is this fresh?
Yeah.
Huh. Who's gonna take it? I have to.
Boom. You can if you want. Boom. We're going to the gym later.
Hell yeah, we are.
Hi, Vitamin B. At what point during the incident did you Google brain bleed? Can you believe none? Can you believe I did not Google brain bleed
TV?
symptoms? Yeah, I'm gonna show the picture in a minute.
So I didn't even know that happened, and he kept saying like, "What if it's cracked?" And I'm like, "Why would it be cracked? Why do you keep saying that?" And then like we plugged it in, and half the TV was fucking ink blot. And then he was like, "Yeah, it hit me in the head hard."
Yeah. So
I'm like, what the fuck? You didn't even tell me that that happened.
No, that's not true. I did.
I didn't know it hit you hard like that.
But you were being really mean.
I was being an asshole.
He was being really mean while putting it up because the actual TV mount was a nightmare.
Yeah, it was fucking.
But he was taking it out on me.
I had to.
And I was like,
in the wall that we didn't have the size drill bit to make the hole, so I had to like zzz, and I was doing this, dude. I was working out the wall in 3 different holes.
And so I'm like trying to hold this very large. It wasn't very heavy, but it was large. It was like 20 pounds over my head at an angle.
TVs are.
At an angle, so I'm like trying to hold it steady, but also away from the wall. It was really hard.
Anytime he was losing grip a little bit, he would like. Cause like try to catch his breath to do it. Yeah. But like I was also right there trying to drill into it, so I was like, "Can you not do that? Like, can you not?"
He was getting really mad at me for breathing, basically, because I was exerting. I was holding.
And what did he do after? Apologized 8 times.
Yeah, he did apologize to me, yeah. But I'm saying that's why I didn't really make it a big deal when it hit me in the head, because I knew you'd get mad at me. Anyway, so, yeah, the screen hit me in the head.
Can I put these on?
And, that's from my, Mr. Fantastic costume.
They're gonna be way too big for me.
I don't know. But anyway, so, half the TV doesn't work anymore. Half the TV doesn't work anymore. It didn't hit me that hard. Like, it didn't hurt. I was just like, fuck. Like, that'll do it. That'll do it. Was it a new TV? I think we bought it when we first moved here. Right? Or maybe over the summer?
It's like 2 years old.
Yeah, it's not super new.
We're keeping
it. I'm a Labubu. Thank you, Octoblur. That's going in the new TV fund.
We're also getting fucking ripped to shreds for how high the TV is on the wall. I'm like, there's lights there, and we're watching it in bed. Like, what the fuck do you want us to do?
Yeah, it is, like, almost at the ceiling, but it's because if any lower, it, like, messes with his stream setup. And, like, I don't really care. Like, it's actually not... Our bed's pretty high, so it actually doesn't really matter.
It's a great spot for it.
Because our bed has drawers underneath it. It's, like, it's pretty high off the ground. Okay, but it is on the ceiling.
Girl, whatever.
And... it's crooked. When he was first putting it up, I was just like, baby, it is crooked. He's like, no, it's not.
I was like,
and I was just like, okay.
Do you understand how hard it was to do these fucking holes? I don't care if it's crooked. I fucking don't care. And then we put it up, and we stepped back, and it was fully like...
it was fully like that, bitch. It was crazy.
I lost my mind. But when we plugged it in... he was upset. I started laughing because I was like, it's so absurd that how hard this was to do while we had our building's fire alarms going.
Oh, yeah, they were doing fire alarm maintenance / like tests. So like, and like they changed it so now we have like the fire alarm in our room. Like it is piercing. It is piercingly painful. Yeah, so we covered it with tape to kind of muffle the sound, but it is like it. And if you're in the hallway when they go off, it literally like I feel like damage.
We walked the dogs, and 3 blocks over, we could still hear the building.
Yeah. I was like, imagine owning a house here and our buildings. Oh, we had an argument about this. So
It wasn't an argument.
Well,
I disagreed with your point.
Okay, so the building's fire alarm goes off all the time when there is no fire because of a variety of things, not just people smoking in their apartments. There's something about like the reverberations of the trash going from the top floors.
When they do the trash chute, if it's too heavy or if it hits a certain way, it will trigger the fire alarm.
So I said, I wonder if they could get a complaint from the city, because all these surrounding buildings and houses and stores have to deal with all the time these fire alarms going off, and I specifically said they're faulty fire alarms.
Well, before you said faulty, I said probably not, because it's like a safety thing. Like, what are you gonna do? Complain that the fire alarms are going off? Like, they're supposed to.
But like,
and he was like, but they're faulty.
I said they're faulty. They're not working. They're like, going off from things that are not fire. They should not be going off unless it's smoke. And he said they're not faulty.
I said they're not faulty because they do work. They just get triggered by other things. So they're not going to fix it because it's not broken. It's just annoying. And he was like, I can't believe you're on team fire alarm. And
yeah, because I was just like, that's literally.
But it's not gonna.
But
be,
like,
they're not fixing
you're literally saying that they're not working the way they're supposed to. That's what faulty means.
They are working the way they're supposed to. They're just also being set off by other things, and it's just like a product of the environment. Like, it just is what it is. Like, they're not going to fix that. I stand by it.
Furry parents fighting reaction image. I love the one where it's a silhouette of them fucking.
Whoa. Tell me that.
Ooms flirting on the TL. Anyway, yesterday was crazy. So yeah, we're like trying to do this and we're struggling, and then it's like in our ear.
It was just a pain.
It was a horribly overstimulating
what the fuck ever,
day. Yeah, it was rough. So,
did you see my story that someone was like, I know Jimmy from Just Trish and I know you from Twitter, and I was like, oh, what?
I know all of you from Twitter.
Stop.
They probably do know, but Gaby, thank you for the streak.
To be fair, I'm not the one that brings it up on your streams. You bring it up.
Because I think it's hot.
Oh, okay, well. I'm also a person.
Okay. Just kidding. Whatever you say.
I love you.
I love you too.
What are you going to do for food?
Oh, I kind of want Chipotle.
Okay, I think I'm just going to do eggs.
Okay. Was the TV from the living room or rent a TV? No, we've had a TV.
We're doing well. We've got 2 TVs.
We got a Costco membership and we got 2 way too big TVs because we were like, yep, 65 inches, not bad, right? Like, we could fit that. And then we were like, this is crazy for our bedroom TV. If we'll like be falling asleep to a podcast, and typically the podcasts we watch, like their sets are pretty dark. We watch like Bailey Sarian's Dark History, Mile Higher Podcast, and stuff like that. But then sometimes they'll have like a B-roll image or like an ad read that's like a white light mode like website that they're screen recording, and it's like it's iCarly flashbang. Oh fuck! Because it's a huge TV. Now that we have to replace it, I'm like, we need to get like at the biggest like 30, like a little, because we really only
30.
Like we only really like watch TV in the bedroom.
Smallest.
Okay.
You can't do a 30-inch TV. The CRTVs are like 25, dude. It's gonna be tiny.
Okay. Well.
Because it's going up.
But yeah, so what we would do was we would put the TV.
Oh my gosh, imagine I was a little bit taller. This tall. What would you even do?
So
It would for sure be in my bio.
what we would usually do is every night we'd pick the TV up, put it on Dallas's desk, watch TV. Then when Dallas needs, it's daytime, we take the TV
I would
down.
literally have to clear my desk and then put the TV up and then plug it in and then. Oh man, it's fucked. It was so fucked. I was tapping it and I was getting the garble, like the ink blot and stuff fixed, kind of like more of the TV was showing, and then we fucked it up. So we got it back to half and half. So
Ruby is so stunning.
Ruby's
Hi,
a
Ruby.
stunning girl.
Hi, Ruby.
She's a stunning girl. Here we go. Good girl. Good girl, Ruby.
Good girl.
Good girl.
You're beautiful, Ruby. Anyway, that was our day yesterday, and then
And I made us dinner.
Yeah, you made us a zucchini pasta last night. It was very good.
I loved it. I don't know that it was as much Jimmy speed, but it turned out exactly how I wanted it to.
Yeah.
I could do it again. You're such an asshole.
It wasn't bad. It just I don't know. It just didn't. It wasn't like.
I
like a lot of flavor in my food. I don't.
There was.
Well, I like it to almost be like. I mean, the crock pot soup that I made.
Yeah, that shit was way too.
I loved it.
There was too much going on in that.
It was
We
like
had to touch
it was like a
it was
moderate.
Parmesan cheese. I used fresh garlic. I used garlic powder as well.
But no, it wasn't bad. But I would.
It's not like I made the whitest meal of all time.
No. It was just simple. I would just probably do more stuff.
I chopped zucchini.
Yes, you're taking
it.
offense to something that I'm complimenting your food. I thought it was good. I would just have done it differently. I would have probably done like a thicker, like a more of an actual sauce.
I know, Ruby. It's so hard to just watch us and not pay attention to you.
I know, sweet.
You see her smacking? She's like, please.
Hi, Room. You look orange.
That's my bubba.
Hi, Ruby.
That's my bubba,
Hi,
Ruby.
Ruby.
That's
I
my
love
rubber
you.
girl. That's my girl. He's like, treat time.
Yeah.
We're swapping out sodas, treats for a kibble
Yeah.
for a little while.
He's
'cause
getting a little chunky.
He's a chunky boy right now.
Because we
and
give.
he's not wanting to eat dinner as much.
Yeah, because he gets
He's like
so many
not eating
treats.
at the time I want him to,
treats
so.
during the day. Because when we give Ruby a treat, we gotta give him one too. Because he looks at us like, what the fuck? So we're gonna be handing him little
He's
kib.
not super chunky.
No. He's just
a
for his
little
size.
heavier
I would probably
than he
want him
should
to
be.
lose like a pound, really, maybe 2.
He's so cute though.
Yeah. Give me him. Hi. Hi, bud. Hi, little man. Hi.
He's so cute. Whoa, he's so cute.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
He was cuddling me on the couch. He was falling asleep in my arms.
I cuddled with this dog for 2 months on the couch.
Yeah.
The last 2 months.
He was falling asleep in my arms, and I was kissing him, and then I would stop kissing him, and we went, like, go back to kissing me. He loves to just be held. He's squirming now because he wants to go where Ruby is. But he loves to just be held and go on the couch. And he just falls asleep. He wants to go chase Ruby. What's she doing, huh? Oh, you just want to lay? Okay. Well, there he is. Y'all hate to see a Chungus dog. I love a Chungus dog. Alright, well. Time to only watch shows that can be enjoyed with 50% of the screen. Yeah, it's a shame Drag Race confessionals are always on this side. Tiny object, tiny object, tiny object. Charmeleon. May I see the Pikachu? Yeah. Isn't she perfect? Hi, buddy. Hi. 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 Damn, okay, legs. Okay, legs. Back to working out legs. We're doing it, y'all. We're doing it. Okay. In other news, Stranger Things finale was so bad that fans have now been convinced that it was fake. And we're getting a secret real finale, I think, tomorrow. Based off of almost nothing. It's called Conformity Gate, which I fucking hate. I hate that word for this. So they're all convinced that the ending is so bad that it must all be an illusion created by Vecna in every character's mind. And apparently, like, some of the Netflix social media accounts are like in comment sections like, what's Conformity Gate ? Eye emoji. And I think if you look up Conformity Gate on Netflix, it takes you to Stranger Things. I don't believe any of that. Because the finale wasn't all bad. So I'm just like, well, like, are the good parts just gonna be gone then too with the bad? Like, this show, I am so disappointed in everything that happens with this show because I used to genuinely fucking love it. And it's just so frustrating to watch it become fucking booger boots, dude. It's crazy. Okay, so I did buy the DLC for this game, and it gave me a bunch of really cute house DIY recipes or whatever, crafting recipes. It said how much it went downhill. I've been seeing clips of like really cool moments from like season 1 and season 3, and even some from season 4, which I really did like season 4. I liked about 75% of season 4. Anything to do with Hopper and Joyce in Russia, I really couldn't fucking deal with. But everything else I really, really liked, especially the plot back in Hawkins with Max and Vecna and, you know, the usual Hawkins crew. I thought it was a really cool part. Finding out the mystery of Henry Creel and stuff like that. It really harkened back to the original season that felt like you're trying to solve a mystery. And season 5, I think the problem was they kind of like... They had this mystery going, and then they kind of solved it in season 4. So, like, what are they going to do in season 5? And then, except for, like, tie everything up. And then they, like, almost didn't even tie everything up. Like, what a show, huh? Crazy. Crazy. But, anyway, I was watching this clip today of Billy from season 3 saying like they're making this like he basically is saying like the Mind Flayer monster from season 3, like they're making it for 11, and all the comments were like the way this meant nothing, and I'm like, it kind of did mean nothing, but also kind of didn't. It just didn't mean as much as it sounded like it was going to mean. I just feel like we never really, like, got any understanding of, like... Once it was revealed that the Mind Flayer was putting its influence on Vecna, it's like, okay, well, that's a really cool thing to introduce with 47 minutes left of television. So... What's the Mind Flayer's goals, then? Oh, they're the same as Henry's. Okay, so what was the point? What was the point? It's just like so much like stuff that they introduced like took away the impact of really amazing moments of previous seasons, and it was very frustrating to me for that reason. So that's how I feel about it. Last time I did find 2 shinies. They're called hollows in this game, and I did find 2. This is my Game of Thrones. Yeah, because I wasn't into Game of Thrones ever, and I remember people's fucking just like it honestly killed the brand of Game of Thrones. And like House of the Dragon like is pretty popular, but like I don't know if anyone cares about it the way that people cared about OG Game of Thrones. Like, I remember I used to visit friends of mine who were into it, and and if they were hosting a viewing party while I was there, like, because I like was like, maybe I'll watch it someday, whatever. They're like, okay, well, I would then go sit outside by myself for an hour while they watched the show with like 12 other fucking people. Like, Game of Thrones was so fucking popular. And yeah, it was a crazy bad ending for people. It's nuts. Like, what did people even, I really don't know much about it. What did people even like not like about it? Like, just like character, to avoid spoilers, or because you didn't give a fuck? I kind of didn't give a fuck, but I was like, well, if I do decide to watch it, they're watching stuff from like, the 3rd or 4th season or whatever. So I'm like, well, it's kind of like big spoilers. So I might as well just sit outside and just like not watch with everyone. Because they were like, if you do decide to get into it, you're going to be really sad if some of the stuff gets spoiled for you. I was just like, okay. Like, it was out of consideration. They weren't like, if you don't like it, you got to sit outside. They were like, well, you probably should start, if you're ever going to catch up, you wouldn't want these things ruined for you. And I was just like, yeah, you're probably right. Basically, people picked up on foreshadowing, and the writers didn't like that, so they completely changed and pivoted their plans to something no one unexpected, because they didn't plan it, and it was bad. Choices that characters did, I think I lived from what I remember. Could you imagine if Rebecca Sugar got fucking mad about all the rose quartz theories and stuff from back in the day, and was like, actually, I'm going to change everything that gives this show any sort of weight whatsoever? That would have fucking been crazy. That's like one of the, or like Gravity Falls. Although I feel like Gravity Falls people never truly cracked the mystery quite as much as Steven Universe, which like wasn't really a mystery. Like, if you like, it's to me a good twist. To me, a good twist in a show can be picked up on via foreshadowing. Otherwise, it just kind of feels like, what the fuck? That came out of nowhere. Like, that, to me, like, a good twist is something that, like, some people who are really into the show can see coming, and it's exciting for the payoff. That's part of it to me. I don't, like, and I remember people getting kind of mad about that with Steven Universe, for example, because like that show does have like a big reveal, and I remember some people hating the reveal because it was too obvious. I was just like, well, it's only obvious because you are like a fucking YouTuber who makes a million videos about it, or you watch a million YouTube videos about it, or you're on Reddit every day analyzing every single frame of the show. Like, I would be more mad if it wasn't clearly choreographed that something was going to happen to the audience. To me, the shock should be for the characters, not for us. If it's like a good twist that like makes sense with the narrative, that feels like it was planned from the beginning and not just like this random idea that they had, I think it should be kind of picked up on by the audience. I think that's a sign that like you're weaving the plot throughout your whole story. That's just my opinion. Like congrats, you paid attention to the plot. Yeah, and in an age where like people like are watching things while they fucking vacuum, like, it's kind of crazy that people actually are paying enough attention to catch things, you know? So weird. I just personally never got into Game of Thrones because I just don't really care for that setting. Like, in anything. In games, in movies, in TV shows. Like, I just don't really care. I value like color and like high saturation and like cool costumes. Like that show is just like everything's fucking winter, everything's gray and black, and I'm like I just don't give a fuck. I just don't care. I like most of the characters. I just like I don't know. I only watched the first like 5 episodes of that show. And I just like, even like the ones you're supposed to like be rooting for or like paying, like following closely, I just like didn't even care to get to know them. Personally, it's just, it wasn't for me. I recognize its quality and its fans, you know, like it's just not for me, and I think that's okay. What scythe do I have? Okay, I don't have enough for a better one, but I really want one. Okay. Let me feed my guys and start using my shiny ones. I want to take a look at them. They're all psychic, the shiny ones that I got. So I got a Magic Hat. It's a holo. Upgrades 1 random card in your hand every turn. That's pretty fucking cool. And then I got a Posho. Every 3 turns, Posho applies 1 intangible to itself. It's pretty cool. I think Magic Hat has probably got better, a better power for right now. I don't need 2 Toxito in here. Who else do I have? Transfer to Science Center. Okay. So I would like to train up my Magic Hat here. Move to Spirit Barn. Move to Spirit Barn. And now I got my 2 holos. Very cool. Transfer, move to Medallion. I'll put Gel Bell in here. Now, do I have anything I can feed my Magic Hat? Not now. I should be getting, finally, a bunch of experience stuff in the new day. It's getting pretty late anyway. Honestly, I think what I'm gonna do is put you back into my party here, because I kind of want to go out and find more psychic monsters tonight while it's nighttime. More than foreshadowing, they ruined the main female character story by cheaply turning her evil just for the impact of it all. Even the writer said he didn't like it. That's crazy. Shows obsessed with twists, drag race lip syncs turning into reveal-offs, games all wanting to be open world and live-action remakes. Enough! You're so right, girl. You're so fucking right. I guess they're like the Tangled live action cast is being decided upon, and I'm just kind of like, does this need to exist? You know, like, why? It was so annoying because Disney, after Snow White, was like, we're done with these live action remakes. Nobody likes them. But then Lilo and Stitch made $1 billion, and they were like, actually, shit's back on. Oop. Psych Psychic Island. Did I use this yet? Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I'll do meditate. Okay. So they killed my Jelbo. If she doesn't turn into a blue fish, I don't give a fuck. If she doesn't turn into Dory, what's the point? Yeah, I've always wondered why their reasoning, like, what they would do if they ever did a Princess and the Frog. I've always been very curious. Deal 8 psychic damage, draw 3 cards. That's fucking nuts. I've never seen Princess and the Frog. Yeah, I haven't seen that one either. I've seen a lot of clips over the years. I hadn't seen Tangled, I think, until Kingdom Hearts. When there was a Tangled world. And I was just like, I should finally watch Tangled. Maybe I had seen it right beforehand. I don't remember. What else have I not seen from Disney? Didn't see Wish. Who cares? I never saw Raya the Dragon. Tangled is cute. It's like not. It's not the greatest. I don't really think about it ever, to be honest. I think Frozen kind of overshadowed her. To be quite honest about it. Wish was so ass, but the other movies you haven't seen were pretty good. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's a couple Pixar, modern Pixar I haven't seen, like The Good Dinosaur. I haven't seen that. My finger's been itchy for some reason. I'm putting cream on it. It's my thumb. Tangled was the blueprint for Disney same-face syndrome female characters. Yeah, I have actually, well, I don't know. I go back and forth on that. Because I do feel like Disney princesses had an art style in 2D, for sure. There's a homogeneity because it's a brand. And, like, I think it's a little bit more noticeable in 3D than 2D, but, like, it's still there if you look at a lot of them. Like, I feel like if you put them all grayscale and, like, take away their dresses, like, some of them become hard to tell, like Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella. Like, I don't know. It's really, their hair is like really the only like way to distinguish them. Like their actual faces look pretty similar. Modern Pixar is something else. I still can't believe the pitch for Incredibles 2 was, what if a dad had to take care of kids? I don't know. I don't think that was really I like Incredibles 2. I honestly think it's just as good as the first. I think the first will always be more iconic because it was the first. But I think Incredibles 2, I just watched it a few months ago and I thought it really holds up. I don't think it's necessarily the pitch. I think it's like showing how Bob is insecure about not being the breadwinner, the provider for the family, and like also the fact that like people don't want him. They don't want Mr. Incredible. Like, that's his whole identity in the first movie, is like longing for getting to be Mr. Incredible again, to the point where like he does it on the DL. And Incredibles 2 kind of continues that story of just like, well, now they're trying to reintroduce supers to the world because they think that they should happen, but we still don't want you, actually. We still don't fuck with Mr. Incredible. We think Mrs. Incredible, Elastigirl, is way more palatable, and she's not as messy with getting her jobs done. She doesn't cause as much damage. Like, she's honest, like, she is kind of like she's better at doing the superhero job at times, but it like, then so it affects his ego. Then the twist is that it's all orchestrated anyway, so it's like no one's really better than the other. Like, they're a team. They're best when they're a team. I think it doesn't do the movie. It's a little unfair to the movie, I think, to dwell the whole ethos down to like, isn't it crazy that the dad has to take care of kids? Like, I don't necessarily think that's fair. I think it's a good movie. The Croods is Blue Sky, I think, yeah. No, it might be DreamWorks. Let me look it up. Yes, DreamWorks. DreamWorks, Paramount, 20th Century Studios. Fierce is fierce, honey. Fun fact about the Croods, the dad's hot. I never even thought of it as that, and more just, usually there's two parents and now there's just one, because they were always in hiding when they had the kids. Yeah, plus, like, Elastigirl, like, she's taking care of the kids at home in the first movie. And, like, it shows how difficult that is for her, too. And that movie's whole thing too is like, the family is stronger as a unit rather than one parent doing everything, and it shows that with like taking care of the kids, but also doing superhero stuff. Like, the whole point is like, they're a team. Nobody should be thinking they can handle everything. They are Incredibles too. I'm limited. I'm limited.
He was hungry and he ate all his food.
Good. I always like Brave. I've never seen Brave. That's another one I haven't ever seen. If you had a chance to change your fate, would you? I get your perspective, but I don't think the movie really captures the spirit of the original. I also don't really like the other heroes. I think, yeah, I think that's fair. But I don't know. I thought it was... I saw it when it first came out, and I liked it. And then when I was about to rewatch it, I had just recently watched the first Incredibles, and I was just like, all right, I really want to be able to compare the two. And I was like, I wonder if I was just excited by the fact that there was a new Incredibles movie at the time, and it's not actually as good as I remember. And I actually thought it was stronger than I remembered. And I like it almost just as much as the first Incredibles. Well, I want to watch it as often? No, but that's just about nostalgia, in my opinion. Like, the first Incredibles, I get nostalgia out of watching it, too. But I thought it was really good. How to Train a Dragon was kind of tea. Was the live action a flop? I've never seen How to Train Your Dragon. I know a lot of people had a lot of criticism for the live action because it literally was just like, what is the fucking point? Like, I don't really understand them making remakes for movies that have come out within 20 years. Like, them doing a live-action Moana. Like, didn't Moana 2 just come out last year or something? Or 2 years ago? Like, what the fuck is that? Moana 2, another flaw, except the hot himbo. There was a hot himbo? What's the character's name? I'll look them up. When are they gonna live action Shrek? I've actually always been curious if the Shrek Broadway musical was any good. The prosthetics are kind of crazy. I've always been impressed by pictures of the prosthetics. And the thought of getting into Shrek prosthetics 8 nights a week on Broadway. Their poor fucking skin, dude. Oh my god. Their Elphaba. You're green. I am. Yes, donkey. I am. We've been over this. I thought you were just doing the brave girl again. I often think about the Shrek is love, Shrek is life memes. And how, like, no one fucking entertains that shit anymore. Okay, with the Cars movies, I've only seen the first one. Does seeing that picture of the Hulk fucking Sally from the trunk count as seeing a Cars movie? Because I've seen it 8 times this week. You cannot make me nostalgic for 2016. I do not miss anything from it. Oh my god! I'll have been out for 10 years in April. I came out to myself a long time before that, like a year before that, and to some friends, but like just to everyone all at once. April 8th, 2016. Best decision of my whole life. Congratulations, Jimmy. Thank you, Danny. Proud of you. Thanks. Thanks. Lamp. You're defying gravity. Okay. Let's check a couple spawns here. I would love a shiny Beardini. Next best decision is gonna be when you start watching Glee. I get my fill of Glee from watching Sue Sylvester compilations on TikTok. I don't think I would actually want to watch any other character from that show do anything. I feel like everything after Glee Ryan Murphy did was downhill. I don't agree. Unless American Horror Story Coven was before. I think Ryan Murphy has done, I think, more good shows than bad that I've seen. I've enjoyed a good amount of American Horror Story. Murder House is pretty fucking great all the way through. Coven falls apart around like just over the halfway mark. Once they introduced the fucking axe guy, I'm like, what is happening? I've never watched House, no. You would want to watch Sabrina too. I don't know. I don't think it's for me. I watched the trailer. And back in the day, before it came out, and I was like, I don't think I want to watch this. I don't like shows about high schoolers. I'm gonna watch Euphoria, because Trish is in it. I don't know what she's doing in it, but I'm gonna watch her episode. But I don't watch Heartstopper. I just don't want to. The only ones I'll watch is like stuff from like my childhood. Like, I would watch old school Degrassi because I grew up with it, but like, I don't know. I have a hard time watching, especially like queer gay content about like kids in high school that are out, because I get sad that couldn't have been me. Buddy, like, I'm not gonna chase you. He wants to be held. Heated rivalry felt refreshing. Yeah. I knew I would like it, but I was pleasantly surprised at how much I liked it. Being an anime fan, I'm especially tired of literally everything ever being about high schoolers or younger. I've always wanted to watch more anime shows, but I don't know. I can never find anything that like really grips me. I really wanted to keep up with Dungeon Meshi, but I got really hungry every time we'd fucking watch it. And then it just kind of got away from us. We liked the first 3 episodes though, but I like literally could not watch it without food. And like I don't really have time to watch something when I'm eating food because I work in the evenings usually, or I stream in the evenings. So if I'm eating, like I'm just like eating at my desk. But I don't want to watch it alone. It's a whole thing. But yeah, I don't know. There's so many anime shows that it's great that there's so many shows because it's amazing to see like an industry have just so much content and like opportunities for both voice acting but also like animators both in Japan and voice actors here and stuff like that. It's cool that it's an industry that creates content that's not just for little kids because that's the American animation industry in a nutshell. That being said, there is so much of it, I literally have no idea where to begin. Ever. To find something that I would, like, actually want to watch personally, taste-wise. Soda, I'm not gonna chase you around the apartment. He keeps coming over, crying, and then running away. Because he wants me to grab him. Alright, you done running away? There he is. Hi. 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 I don't like scrolling through anime categories because the cover art all looks the same to me. It doesn't tell me anything. That too. That too. Hi, little man. You're a baby. He's not even 2, guys. He's not even 2. He turns 2 in April. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi, buddy. He's not old, he's a baby. Hi. He just has white fur. He just has white fur. He's not old. He's literally a freaking baby. I love you. You can sit. You can sit on my lap for a little while. Little man. I beat Silksong last night. I don't know what to do with my life anymore. I did get Hollow Knight in this, the Steam sale. When I will actually play it, completely unknown. But I do own it now, which is cool. I've always wanted to try it, but I kind of just forget that I want to try it. Hi, 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 yes, hi. Hello. Thanks for the kiss. Alright. Unlock experience fertilizer crafting recipe. Crop sell for 10 more. I'll do experience fertilizer. For now. Ruby, quit it. Okay. I kind of want to use my jellies on non-psychic monsters today as well. Hello, mister. Do I have a memory shard for you? I don't remember. I do not. Ooh. Finally have a heart. Let's show you. Draw 5 cards. Keep any that cost 0 energy. Discard the rest. I'm okay. I'm gonna save that for I need to upgrade my scythe. So I need to craft a lantern as well. I really want an Ella plant Shiny one. Cult of the Lamb first paid DLC is dropping this month. That's cool. There, the yellow plant. I feel a hollow coming on. I've got freaking 3 shiny charms here. Animal Crossing DLC is so soon, I'm gagged every time I remember. Yeah, literally 9 days. I'm so excited. I was watching a video of someone who went to one of those previews for it. Did they have good things to say? Yeah, Animal Crossing is the 15th. So it's right around the corner. I need to finish upgrading my storage. I was going to do that today, grind money. Because I have only 800 storage on my current island. And I don't really think I want to go back to Garbanzo for the DLC. I think I would just rather, because I would have to like, I would want to play a lot of the DLC stuff on my Switch too. But I already have a save file. I already have Espresso, my island, on Switch 2. So I wouldn't be able to like do the save transfer. It would just be a whole thing. So I'm just gonna work on, just gonna start over. Like, whatever. Who cares? Not start over, but like use my new island as like my new kind of go-to save file all the time. Because who cares? Get another Switch 2, the Oscar solution. It is a solution. I probably will not buy another Switch 2 for a few years until there's like a really cool special edition. And then maybe I would just sell this one. I don't know. Should I use my Christmas money to get a Switch 2 before the Animal Crossing DLC comes out? I do think that the Switch 2 is going to be worth it as time goes on. I like it. I think it's a great upgrade and great way to play Switch 1 games. Personally, I don't regret my purchase at all. But I think this is the year where it's gonna actually start getting games people want. I say buy Switch 2 now before prices go up again. Oh yeah, I never even considered that tariffs could get even worse. That's great. Woo! A hollow float. That's pretty cool. Wow. Cool. Plus the RAM situation. Oh yeah, isn't Nvidia doing some fucking bullshit? The world is collapsing around us, but I got a new Smisky that's keeping me afloat. That's great. That's great. Danny gets a commission off Switch 2 sales through Twitch. Don't trust his opinions. Oh, okay. I wish. Danny, go along with the bit. Just go along with the bit. Just lie. It's fun. Every time someone says Smisky, I think they're saying Mitski. Nobody, 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 nobody. You singing it like Pearl. Damn, they're fucking just destroying me here. Pac-Man is in Crossworlds tomorrow. That's so fun. I love Pac-Man. I gotta get the Pac-Man World 2 or whatever that they did. I was fine with the men who would come into her life now and again. I was fine, 'cause I knew that they didn't really matter until you. Fucking love that song, dude. That is probably the best song in the whole show. Also implying that Rose dated a ton of men. Did she give a fuck about the women, or was Rose hetero only? Or was Pearl like the only like femme person in her life? 'Cause like people always say like, oh my god, Pearl was so one-sided. No. Rose fucking led that bitch on because she loved the attention. And really early on in that, you could see Pink have the infatuation with Pearl, but it's for completely selfish reasons. It was never completely one-sided. It eventually did become that, but Pearl is justified for her yearning, I gotta say. I'm a defender of that. I really like that Laufey song. Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. I love that song. That is a very Pearl-coded song to me. I think of Pearl singing it whenever I listen to it. Y'all, I thought people saying Ariana being into women was just, like, theory. She straight up says, I like women and men in a song. Like, why are we still unsure? What? What? I'd never heard of this song. Good for her. Monopoly. Okay. Oh, look at the dewdrops that the psychic ones make. That's so cool. Oh yeah, Dropple. This is a good-ass fucking enemy, dude. Good water enemy. Float. On Float's first turn, it heals up to half of its HP. What are its stats though? Like, is this like a good monster? I don't even know really. I feel like Drop Ball. Drop Ball's kind of simple though. I kind of want something that's a little bit more. I mean, I have a freaking hollow here. Hey, first time in, what do you think of the Evo update? Evo. For this game? Was there an update for this game? Is that what you're talking about? I'm pretty new to this game if you're talking about it. I haven't evolved anything yet. I've only been playing for a few days. I love it though. I love this game. He also can't read. Be patient, please. Don't tell them that. I swerve both ways. Dichotomy. I like women and men. Yeah, work so fucking much. Need a twin. That's nuts. I don't know why that is not, like, more discussed. Dude, the power of that fucking green makeup fucking wired Ariana's brain, dude. There's a whole update that gave like 25 spirits new evolutions. The passive abilities on some of the Evos are insane. I'm excited to eventually get to evolve some of my spirits because I've gotten very attached to a number of them. Hello, Mando. Okay. Boom. Gag. That was nuts, dude. Oh, you know what you're doing. I see you with the frog. I honestly didn't. I liked it because I was like, oh, I need something poison since I'm fighting so much earth stuff. And then it just really became like one of my best monsters. And I was just like, wait, I can't really win anything without poison on my team against like a lot of these really tough enemies. And now it's like my fucking main. I usually use Shadeling, Ribbite, and Flambit. I really liked Chimney. Chimney was the first monster that I tamed. And it was really useful. But I have him benched right now. Just because I'm trying to get more variety in types for different areas and stuff. He's widely considered the best spirit. Wow! That's cool. Yeah, he's really good. This ability is crazy too. But yeah, I kind of stumbled into using him by complete accident because I didn't really have a lot of stuff to even tame stuff. So I was just like, oh, this guy, like, I'll just tame him because I just need a new spirit. I also thought he evolved into the tadpole thing. I think it's called Tattle. So I was like, oh, this is the baby version. I'll get the big one because the big one was hard to tame, but they are different monsters and not connected at all. I have learned. Top 10 bisexual people. My boyfriend is number 1. Tana Mojo, Tom Hardy, Francois Anna from Heated Rivalry, Lady Gaga, Michelle Visage, Anya Nerve, I've got a lot. I'm going through my Rolodex. Ariana Grande, allegedly, based on these lyrics. I think Cardi B. And Lauren. Hannah. I named 11. Miley. It's crazy. Miley has like basically like years ago in interviews been like, yeah, I'm non-binary. And I feel like nobody fucking remembers this but me. There's a card that says double the amount of poison on a target, then upgraded says triple. Oh, I'm familiar with Miss Triple. I have one in my deck. I love her. Do you think Miley's Avatar song is a flop? I haven't heard it. So maybe that answers the question. I don't know. I haven't heard it. So I don't have an opinion. Like the movie Avatar. Yeah. I want to see you do a tier list stream. I've done them before. There's only so many things I can make tier lists about. Sometimes I'm like, half the list is haven't tried that. Like when I've done like candy, I'm like, who the fuck put all these candies I've never heard of on this stupid tier list? They must be British or something. No offense, but random shit like numbers and fruit. Oh, I could absolutely rank some numbers for you. 5 is famous. 5 is S tier. I actually, despite her like recent success, I actually think 6 is chopped. And she's only fucking interesting when paired with other people, like 7 and 9. Otherwise, who gives a fuck about 6? Who gives a fuck about 6? She tries to start something by pairing with 2 of her sisters with 666, but like no. 6 is literally pregnant. 6 wishes she had with 6 is like 6 is in that awkward stage between 5 and 7 where it just is like, this doesn't look good. Like 5, like ooh, something ending in 5, like that 5 and 0, like things ending in 5 and 0, like that's fierce, like that is satisfying to the eye. And then they turn 6 and they're just like, no, we gotta wait, eventually they'll figure their shit out and go back to being normal. 4, I've got beef with 4. I kind of think 4 is boring. 1, 2, and 3, like mama. 1, 2, and 3 is George Washington, Abe Lincoln, and Ben Franklin. When you think of like America's history, that is what 1, 2, and 3 are to numbers. They are on the Mount Rushmore of numbers, for sure. Does this mean ending in 7 is good in your opinion? Because that'd be crazy. Well, no. I think 7 is fierce on her own. She is biblical. There's so many things in this world that, like, 7 is a very important number in terms of representing things. The 7 days of creation, the 7 deadly sins, the 7 chaos emeralds, the 7 human souls that Asgore needs. Like, 7, she is an icon. 7 is kind of like that girl you didn't think would get success, and then surprise, surprise, she's everywhere. You can't stop hearing about her. And you're like, actually, you know what? I should have known from the jump. Lucky number 7, unlucky 13, though. Friday the 13th. I think she's misunderstood. I think she has a cult following that is... She's on her rebrand journey. I don't know if it's within our lifetimes, but maybe in the future. Yeah, she's witchy. 13 is witchy. She's very powerful. 8 is 8. She's not bothering anybody. But she's not making any statements either. We've moved on. 9, again, like, whatever. Whatever, 9, okay. You might as well be 10. And then we'll care again. 10 is like, wow. 10 is a statement. 10, top 10. We do top 5s, we do top 10s. Sometimes we do top 20. Deal 22 water damage. Oh my god. That's like your first fucking card. Apply 5 regen. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The healer of the group. Yeah. This is fucking sick. Welcome to the fucking team. Remove half of all conditions from one target. Wow. Deal 22 water damage to all enemies. Deal 5 water damage to all enemies. Draw 1 card. Remove 2 armor and deal 5 water damage to all enemies. Oh my god. Deal 5 water damage to all enemies. Draw 1 card. Remove 1 armor. Yeah. 11. No, we're doing the armor one. Apply 5 regen to random allies 5 times. Holy fucking shit, dude. Apply 11 regen. Remove 1 armor. Wow. Crazy. This is how we're gonna be fighting fire monsters now. We've got some good shit on our team now. And it's a freaking hollow. Isn't that so cool? Wow. Love it. Okay. I need to craft a lantern, finally. Look at these new houses I can make. Oh, they're so cute. Wow. Okay. Lantern. I need ash. The normal ones are blue, yeah. Hi, buddy. You've been on my lap for a while now, little man. On the floor. How much ash for 1 lantern? 1. Okay. I'd take 1. Whoa. 200 experience. That's so sick. Why do I not give a fuck about finishing the ZA DLC? Yeah, me neither. I'm kind of just like, well, I'll just do it eventually. I can hunt so many things now. Like, I'm in the middle of doing a Sceptile hunt. Grovyle, Alpha 3 Grovyle Sceptile. Like, I'm not really in a rush to beat anything, because then, like, what am I going to use my Pokemon for? But I do have, there's only, like, one more thing I have to do, I think. I'm pretty close to the end. The last Mega I fought was a Fire type, to not spoil anything too directly, but... Alright, I need to go to the Summer Island here. And I need to drop off my Jewelfish and my Lantern. I just beat it last night. I thought about doing that today, but I was like, whatever, I'll do it later, I don't care. I like it. I don't think it's a bad DLC, but I'm not like, I don't know, I don't feel the urge. I don't feel like I need to beat it. I do want to not get spoiled on any more Megas, because I haven't seen a lot of them still. I feel like you're half a stream away from the credits. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm like, whatever. Like, I'll do it. It's not a full stream kind of vibe. Kind of day. One of these days I'll do it though. Guys, no fighting, please. He's trying to get her riled up. Little bad little boy. He's jumping at her and she's like, "Leave me alone." Okay. The Summer Island is here. His funny requests. Touch me. Touch me harder. Why is there a ghost in your house? I'm sure it's plot reasons that I don't know yet, so I would like to keep it that way. It's so nice having a water character now. Because that was like the only element I didn't really have a good one of. I still don't have ice or dark, but I think that's gonna come later. David said I probably won't get one for a while, so... Oh, you know what? Let's make a pit stop here. Shout out justtrish.com. That's where I got this mug. Well, I was given it for free, but that's where it's from. And it's the biggest mug I own. I can fill it up with the Keurig with the 12 button twice. It's that fucking big. Maybe one and then like an 8 or a 10. Maybe not a 12. But it holds so much coffee. I love this mug. It's fucking huge. This is the mug. This is the mug compared to an iPhone 14. This big ass bitch. It's a great mug. It's so muggy. It's so muggy. My stream won't be very long today. I'll probably go for maybe another hour. Because I do have a little editing to do tonight, and then we're going to the gym. Because we didn't go yesterday, and we didn't go the day before, so we gotta go today. But we're doing good. We're sticking to it. I need to order food. Let me do that now, so that way I'm not, like, having just eaten when we go downstairs. Because I don't really like to work out on an empty stomach. Or on a full stomach. But I also shouldn't on an empty one either. Yesterday, my burrito was so fucking good. I got Chipotle yesterday. Ruby. Guys, hush little babies. Chipotle added a new protein menu. So it's just pre-made, like pre-decided for you. Ingredients. Like it's not anything different. It's just like, oh, if you want a high protein option, get this configuration. It's the same price as getting like your normal thing with like double chicken, basically. It's more so just like a guidance of like, oh, if you want the max amount of protein, like just get it this way, which I was already doing typically. I did buy the protein cup that was just a cup of chicken yesterday because I had Chipotle yesterday as well, and don't get it. The picture makes it look so much fucking deeper than it actually is. It's like barely. It is so shallow. I wish I still had the cup. I threw it away. But the picture, I feel like, makes it look like it's this really hefty, because it's $5. It makes it seem like this really, really hefty serving of chicken. But it's literally just like what they put the queso in, and they just put chicken in there. It is not worth it. Just get a bowl with extra stuff in it for like $3 more. Or whatever. In the shallow. I literally watched that video of me and Trish singing Shallow at Trishmas like 50 fucking times. Boom. Dropple. Hello. What are they weak to? Water. Electric. I'll be back. Capacity, I need you. Okay. I got a bunch of shirts, just basic shirts from Walmart that were like $1 to $2. Cause their George brand is usually no more than $5 full price. Usually they're running sales though. And also some of the greatest fucking t-shirts I've ever worn. They're very flattering for me, in my opinion. And they like feel good. Like they don't feel cheap like a freaking like a Target or an Old Navy kind of shirt. Like they feel good quality still for the price you're paying. And I get them as just like gym shirts because they are good. They're moisture wicking for sweat and stuff, because they're usually I think their prime demographic is like construction workers buying them, because a lot of the colors that they have for sale are like orange and that like neon green that construction workers wear whenever I like would go to Walmart to get them in person. Put one card from your hand on top of your draw pile. Do that one. Okay. Do that one. All right. Apply more poison, please. Get me some more energy, more poison. Damn, you're gonna die, honey. Okay. What is this one? Sea glass and moonstone. Easy, I have those. Not with me, but I can easily get those from my storage. Damn, I wish it was easier to get over to that little patch of sand. Yeah. Okay. I think the sea glass is in my barn, but the moonstone's in my house. Okay. 1, 2. Perfect. There we go. There's gonna be so many good games this year. Animal Crossing update, Tomodachi, Pokopia, Rhythm Heaven, plus a bunch of stuff from previous years that I haven't played yet. I'm very excited to be streaming all sorts of stuff. Okay. Who are we fighting now? Yeah, Gen 10 announcement and most likely release. Crazy. That's so crazy. How fun. I'm praying, dude. I'm praying. It's good. ZA was very, very good to me. Whoa. Look at this, dude. Tropple and Titan. Holy shit. This is nuts. Okay. This is tough, but it's so cool. I feel like this thing probably evolves from Dropple. I like his little hat. Just apply poison, bitch. I need that triple poison card. Where are my freaking armor cards, dude? Once this guy's out of the way, I don't have any issue with the others. Oh, he's done. Boom! Hell yeah. Cool. Ooh. Bye. Obtain the water seal. The waves crash, the river flows, the ocean turns on in its bed. The water seal is in your possession. Yes, you have it. Like water, we must be willing to soften, to bend, to let go, to flow. We can learn much from water. Yes, yes. Cool. I think they'll announce Kalos DLC for Scarlet Violet. Barf. Cool. And I've already found the fall shrine, the fall temple, which is pretty cool. So I'm excited to be able to start contributing to that. In the fall. Okay, I want my water guy back. My float. My floaty. Alright, where'd he go now? Can fill out this little area. I think I'll probably end once my food gets here, actually. So probably another 10 minutes or so. Oh, on his way. Okay. Another 5 minutes. The day's almost over anyway. I streamed like every freaking day last week. So I don't feel as bad about having a short stream on a Tuesday when I normally don't even stream anyway. But I was like, you know what? I woke up pretty early today because I got to go to bed pretty early last night. Let me use my day to its fullest and actually do something today. Do multiple things today. This game's soundtrack is so pleasant. Spirits on the island are a much higher level than mine. Oh no. I kind of want to fucking knock the shit into some fire guys. But alas, I don't think that's gonna happen tonight. I'm gonna go in my house. Okay. We beat the summer temple. That's pretty great. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night. I'll see you guys probably Thursday. I'll probably be able to stream again Thursday. And I probably will do a little bit of Animal Crossing on Thursday, I think. May end up switching to this as well, but definitely some Animal Crossing because I've got some prep work to do for the DLC. I'm gonna raid Pickled Lennon. She is streaming a game called Unbeatable, and I'm excited to see what it's about. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you Thursday. Bye-bye.